You still can see me up in my big truck, boy. Smiling like a little kid when I spin the corner with my brand new toy. I got a parking they call.
Welcome to OTR Diva's channel. I am OTR Diva, aka Pinky. Before we hop into this video, let's get the formalities out the way. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to know about new videos when they do drop, please hit the bell. And for all of my subscribers that have been rocking with me since day one, mwah, mwah, mwah. Much love to you all. And yes, I know the most #1 fans of all, my haters. I love to you too. All right, let's get in this video. As you can see, I'm smiling. I am taking a 34. I am visiting family. Today is Christmas. So you wonder why I'm smiling. I'm smiling and I'm sad as well. So I haven't did a video since the last video. Y'all seen that I posted up the 2021 KW. So let me give you what has been going on with me. Okay. While we chat a little, okay? We're gonna chat. We gonna chat a little bit. So last month was Thanksgiving. My Thanksgiving was pretty good. I actually got a load to go to Florida. It was okay. Wasn't the best. Ended up staying a week there. Wasn't really looking to be there a week at home. I had to put my truck in the shop. I was having headlight issues with my bub. A second headlight issue on the truck. But yeah, I enjoy that time of spending time with my my family. Here's the sad part about moving forward. I lost my DM. So I'm not gonna try to cry. I lost my DM. He passed away. Due to this COVID-19 is no joke, y'all. This is no joke. A lot of people ask me, why am I taking it so hard that I lost my DM? Without crying, when I train my students, I tell them to build a rapport with their drive manager. And if you want to know what a DM is, it's a drive manager. I tell them to build a rapport with them. And the reason being is because there's so much that you have to endure while you're driving a 18-wheeler. There's so much. You have to deal with 4-wheelers. You have to deal with road construction. You have to deal with other trucks. You have to deal with the weather. There is so much. So when you have a family issue, personal issues and stuff like that, you know, you want to be able to get that out of your head and you know, have somebody else, you know, help ease it. You know, somebody that you can talk to, confide in. Well, with my first DM, she told me anytime I had an issue to talk, because I didn't know that's what they was there for. I just thought maybe, you know, they was there just to give me my loads and, you know, me moving freight. No. She got me to the point where anytime I was having issues, because last year I lost my father. So she got me to the point where I started talking, you know, to her. So I got my new DM. I said, I'm going to do the same thing. I had to feel my way with my DM. And me and my Dion, we would sit on the phone and we would just talk about just about anything, not just work. You know, he would talk to me about his daughters he has. He would talk to me about life. We would, you know, every now and then we would get into it about Black Lives Matter. Not argue, but I would listen to his point of view. He would listen to mine. You know, we would talk about children. He talked to me about bees. We talked about relationships. We talked about just about anything when we got on the phone. We would knock out work first, Steven first. That was the first thing when we got on the phone. We knocked out Steven first, and then we went to everything else. It was business first, and then pleasure later. He was helping me through a tough time in my life that I'm going through right now. No. I miss him more right now. Because even though he was my drive manager, I put him in the place of a father. I would go to him and I would talk to him about, like I said, anything. And what I'm going through right now, he was the only one I could go and talk to. And it wasn't that he was telling me things that I wanted to hear, but telling me things I needed to hear and giving me suggestions. And right now, it's been difficult. It's been very, very difficult since his passing. This is my first time out of my truck. Since his passing, I have been pushing myself because every time I stop my truck, I would sit back and I would think about him and I would start crying. So, and then I don't do it as often. So when I do stop my truck, I don't do it as often where I'm crying a lot. But I do think about him, especially if I'm passing something that deals with bees. If I'm upstate New York and I see, I forgot what it is, like a store or something where bees, it's bees and honey. When I see anything dealing with bees and honey, I'm just like, I think of him, but I smile. No tears, but just smiles. Just little things that he does in his life. You know, it just brings a smile to my face. So I have been dealing with the loss of my drive manager. Tomorrow, which is December 26th, would actually be his birthday. So he's a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. And, you know, most of us Capricorns, we do get along together. And I think that's the reason why we got along so good. And I think that's the reason why it bothers me so much. But be strong. Be strong. I just think, you know, I keep my head when I call him, he'd be like, "What up, Diva?" You know, I just think of like little things, little silly things that he would say to me. And, you know, I got emails and stuff from him that, you know, I can go back and read on our conversation, or, you know, just to make me feel like he's still there. His number is still programmed in my phone. I won't take it out. I just right at this present time, I can't take it out. I did want to call his extension to hear his voice, but they took that off. And that crushed me even more. Because I wanted to hear his voice for one last time. And I couldn't. That hurt. But I'm going to move forward. I'm going to do positive things, and I'm going to stay focused, and I'm going to keep his memory alive. And yes, I've only known my DM for 1 whole year. Yeah, I've been on his fleet for a whole year. And I called us the elite team. We are his elite team for the Northeast. We're actually his bees. And if you know him, you would know why I call ourselves the bees. But yeah, I'm here visiting family for Christmas. Later, I'm going to go visit my mom for Christmas, and maybe some other people. But on a good note, my youngest son just had a baby yesterday, 8 pounds, 8 ounces, baby girl. It just looked just like her daddy. I'm going to spoil her. That makes number 3 grandchild for me. I have a 4th one that is coming in 3 days. I have another one, so he might be here on the 28th of December, between the 28th of December and January 2nd. I am hoping January 2nd because that's my birthday. But yes, I have a 4th one coming. My oldest son is having his first child. My youngest son had his first yesterday. So I am doing a lot of things that's going to be different next year, especially with what I'm going through. I'm going to get through it. It's a drag. Today sucks for me, really. It really sucks. But I'm going to get through it. I'm going to think positive, and I am going to make it through this. Now, let's bring it back to Stevens. They have been good to me. Very, very good to me. I do not see myself leaving the company no time soon. They haven't done anything that's negative towards me. I mean, I've been running crazy. I feel like my fleet is unstable. I feel like, I understand the changes that they got to do and everything like that. I really do. And I respect them on that. So, I mean, things will get back to the way it's supposed to be when we get somebody in there. But, I mean, I'm cool. I don't mind helping out the best way I can. I just did my recertification training in November to recertify, to get my recertification done for a trainer. So I'm back to training. I actually have my students with me. So we'll be doing some stuff. This is my first winter training. Y'all know I don't train during the winter, but this is my first. My first winter training. I don't really train during the winter, so it's my first. So, so far so good. There's not a lot of snow. Ooh. Cross my fingers because it's supposed to snow. Whew. And I already have, but anyway. So, like I said, I want to recommend Steven Transport for anybody who is coming into the trucking industry. And the reason why I recommend Steven Transport is for the fact, one, Steven provides the best training. And I may be biased to anybody who is a non-driver for Stevens or who knows about Stevens or whatever, but from my point of view, their training is the best out there. I love their training. I love everything about their training. So I highly recommend Steven Transport if you're looking to get into the trucking industry. and want somebody who's going to actually train you. One, they're not only do they have the best training, their key focus is safety. So you have training and somebody who's looking at your well-being and safety. Yeah, you come to the right place. Stephen Transport is the place to be at. Third, they are family oriented. Some people say they ain't, they aren't, but they are. They truly are family oriented. You know, there is money to be made, even if you're looking at the fact that the starting pay had just went from 36 cents CPM. It now is at 40 cents CPM. So here's the thing, even though it's at 40, you can still make other money there at Stevens. There's other avenues of making money. You just got to know your niche and how to make the money. Just don't be like, oh, this just 40 cents, or I can go somewhere else because they offer 50 cents or they offer 48 cents. Yeah, they may be offering all of that, but do they have other perks where you can actually make other money than other than just, like a detention pay, layover pay? Is there other ways that you can make money at the company that you're going to go to? Stevens, you can make extra money, not only with detention pay, layover pay, all these extra pay, but there's other ways that you can make, money. You just got to find your niche and figure out how to go about doing it. I say follow the money trail. That's me. I'm following money. Wherever money lays, I'm following it. My only catch is I just don't go to New York City because it's, that's $75. That's $75 you can keep. But I mean, I follow exactly where the money is at. So I do highly recommend Stephen Transport if you're actually coming into Stephen Transport. If you're looking to go into trucking, and if you are looking at Stevens, I say go to Stevens Transport. Other than that, I really don't have anything to discuss. I have some new videos that I'm going to be putting out next year. I'm going to be doing a little bit more. Let me rephrase that. Scratch that. I am going to try my best to put more videos out. I have another driver at Stevens. We may do maybe 1 or 2 videos collab together. I don't know if it's going to, continue on, but he's a young man that I am going to bring to my channel, as well as I'm going to go to his channel. We're going to do it together. So y'all can get a little bit more information, a little bit more knowledge from one. I am a 2-year season or 2-year experienced driver. He is a rookie. So you will get it from both angles. I will be trying to get other drivers to let me interview them or talk with them, and y'all can see as well. You will get to know I'm not quite sure, but I know he's an over-the-road driver. I am dedicated. So you will get, I guess, the life or whatever from both aspects of trucking. I will be talking to other drivers. I really want to talk to one particular driver, but at this present time it's not possible. But I am going to find some other drivers that may be interested in talking with me and doing a video so y'all can see the different type of things. Like I said, it would be more of my life, trucking, me being a mom, me being a wife, me being a daughter. Can't say granddaughter because my grandparents are deceased. Well, I can't say granddaughter. My grandmother is still alive. So you actually see me and all. I will do more videos, even if I'm recording throughout the day of just me goofing around or me doing whatever. Y'all will see me. I'd rather for y'all to see me, to know who I am, and to know how my life and trucking all collides together, come together, either collide or, come together. Whatever. You will get to see it, and you will no hold bars. I'm not going to try to hold anything back. Maybe some cuss words or some embarrassing moments, but I will be me, no matter what. So, with all that said, I wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I also wish you a Happy New Year. 2020 has been a hell of a year for all of us. Has been a hell of a year. COVID-19 has screwed us. So I hope and pray that 21 is a better year for you, for me, for the entire world. I just wish everybody the best. I'm not even going to share what my New Year's resolutions are because I haven't even made any yet. But with that being said, I am signing out. I did leave my Instagram information at the bottom. I did leave my email at the bottom if you want to check out. If you want to talk to me or you want to follow me on Instagram, you're more than welcome. And that's going to be updated just as well. My Instagram is going to be updated as well as y'all will see the new look of the YouTube channel the first of the year. And I will be dropping some new videos at the first of the year as well. So, I'm signing off. I am Pinky. Peace.
You still can see me up in my big truck, boy. Smiling like a little kid when I spin the corner with my brand new toy. I got a parking they call